All right, so today we're looking at a short-term rental in Henderson. A really great opportunity to purchase one. They'll have your license and it's a full operation.
It has a license. It's fully operating right now. The license does not transfer with the property when it's sold, correct?
No, yeah. But it doesn't matter. We know, I mean, you get another one. We're prepping on how to do that, so we're ready to go before closing. The most important thing we're looking at in Henderson is to make sure it's not another short-term rental within 1,000 feet, because if there is, then you can't get another license. And that's, so we evaluate that, and we have a good chance of getting on this property, and so it's a good opportunity for short-term rental. All right, so this is a great space. What I like about it is it's bright. It's got a lot of natural light coming through the windows. For short-term rental, what we're looking for is big kitchen, high-end kitchen. It's got that. The flooring is great. The furniture they have is mostly okay. Some that I like, and I'll get rid of it. But the big stuff is here. Got pool table. I'll definitely buy with that place. It's a big feature for short-term rental. So what we're looking to do is, okay, what can we do to add more value to the property? And I think adding more beds is important. We get more revenue for that. I would change out some of the furniture. This furniture is fine, I think, but the bed furniture.
I actually think you could probably get a larger dining room table to add more
Oh, yeah.
support. I make that's what a 4-seater probably means something like an 8 to 12.
Yeah.
Because this property has a maximum of 12 guests.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you get a dining table over there. They put a pool table in the dining room, which is fine. I would have done the same. In the dining room, they did a pool table, but it's too small, 7-foot pool table. Again, we want to go, our goal here is we call it tier 1 short-term rental. So we want to have luxury, and that's where you can really improve the operation they've been running. So this pool table, I'd get rid of it completely, put in an actual dining room table, probably a round one would be good for this room, a nice round one, like a big one. And then we get a real 8-foot pool table, which we can get used for $500-600, honestly. And put that in the garage, make the garage an actual game room. And then we have a nice flow. And here we would do, we could probably make this furniture work. We need some accent chairs. That needs to go. All this back, this needs to be redone. So we do a much more upscale accent walls, either wallpaper, texture walls, line washing. We'll figure it out when we do the design plan. But that would be a big change to make it more upscale in this space. So kitchen, we got see to appliances, which are great. KitchenAid, high appliances, 2 dishwashers, guest dog dishwasher, no one wash dishes. Still definitely sell this now as a gourmet kitchen. This property is really going to target people who want to stay away from the strip. They're going to be traveling in groups. They're going to want to either cooking at home, barbecue outside. They're going to probably have kids staying there. And so the kitchen's really important. It's a great feature of this house.
So we're in one of the bedrooms. This is a great sized bed. We always talk about maximizing bed space or having more beds in each property to maximize the amount of guests that you can have. So beds look pretty good. We'll go into the next room. Looks like this is a full-size bed. We could actually change things around and add more beds somehow. We could probably get 2 beds in here, maybe 2 twins, a trundle. We're actually trying to stay away from trundles right now, but I think 2 twins would actually do great in here as well. Bathroom is pretty big.
All right, so here we got a hall bathroom and a shower. That's great. Right next to another bedroom over here. Again, every room has a big bed in it. And I know why they did it. A lot of people make that mistake, but you're eliminating a lot of potential guests. So the rooms that are the size and that can fit it, we would get more beds, which is an inexpensive thing to do, really. Any area rugs in this house too, there's hardly any. So I like area rugs to create some more of an upscale feel. And here, the master bedroom, primary suite, it needs some changes. So when we change the paint colors, change the accent wall completely. I don't know, if we can find a way to make it look less gaudy, we would do that. But if not, then I'll get the furniture. So we'll look at it.
I actually like the bed.
The bed might work. I do have to change it. If we how did the bed work, I agree. But then we change the accent wall, which I think we're rid of.
Okay, we're in one of the bedrooms. It's a really nice open bedroom. There's an ensuite bathroom here. Both the bedrooms have an ensuite, and beds are pretty large, but I think we could probably add 2 twins to maximize occupancy. So we could probably do 2 twins there and maybe 2 twins in here. This is the second ensuite bathroom. And there's a pretty big garage. I'd say this could probably fit 2 cars. Oh, and if we walk back here, it's even bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could add another car in here. So 3 cars, probably fit 3 cars. And the driveway, I'd say you could fit the additional.
You know what I think I would do though? I think I would convert this. Actually, I know what I would do. I would convert this to a game room.
Yeah.
Because with the pool table in the house, the problem is in a house like this, you really need a dining room table. Actually, it's important for guests. But I would take the pool table, put it in here with some games, and make this into just a full-on game room. Yeah, because we can get a mini split done. I just have another $600, so you can make it put air conditioning in here. It'd be a nice little flow to it. I'm not sure. One of these sides we would do that on, and then maybe we do it over here. Because this part's already kind of set up for a game room. They kind of halfway did it. And then you can park your car over there, which is fine. There's plenty of parking outside. So get maximum value out of the square footage. All right, so let's take a look at the backyard. Now, on short-term rentals, the backyard is where it's at. You got to remember that. That's the biggest differentiating factor. It is the backyard space. Because when you think about it, it's one that you can't get in a hotel is your private pool, all those amenities. And so we're going to talk about what we can do to amp this up a little bit more. It's got a really great start to it. And I think it's a nice space, but I want it to go one level higher. And so we put in an outdoor dining table, do year and barbecue, do fauna. I would definitely do more land back here, but they're kind of like a little barren, like I would do them both the wall. Yeah, bird booking, lighting across the wall. This area I'd probably add a little more greenery to it. Nothing major really. Over there, some more wood calorie to it. 80 miles. Definitely more pool last year. I know why people forget that people, but people really care about that. They do. And we're going 2 in the house, but it's got some 12 guests. So we probably, we got the little bed view, which is fine. That would be more upscale, nice looking pool last year along the side of the pool. More landscaping lighting. You got incredible view of the strip. This is really a beautiful fish. Nobody behind you, by the way, for a big long while. So it got the right clear to go.
So now that we're talking about all of this, what do you think the cost is going to be for an investor to do all of these upgrades?
Let's talk it through. So now, sauna $8,000. Landscaping, figure another 5 to landscaping for 50 wing. The bunch I need to add is I think I'm going to add in furniture. Again, we're talking like Wayfair furniture. Like we don't need to go expensive with furniture.
Yeah.
We go with our experience and even get quality stuff. If we even used, we'll get stuff off Facebook Marketplace and save money that way. Like a pool table, for example, you can spend $2,000 on a brand new pool table, or get someone that wants to get rid of one for $500, and which are both just great. So probably another, I would say, $2,000 in the game room, and what am I forgetting? Decor. It needs more decor for sure, more of a theme to it, I would say. It's probably another $5,000 for decor budget as well, and that means rugs, your paintings, artwork, things like that. Yeah, we should be good to go. And more beds, all the changes we talked about, we should get a top level tier 1 property. All right, Shannon, so let's talk numbers on this property. What it's going to cost to invest in the property, what it's going to cost to make it a tier 1 short-term rental, and also what you expect to return. So total investment for the property would include all the renovations we want to do. Now, it doesn't need a lot, does not need a lot of things, which is great. It needs a few things. So let's talk landscaping. I'm thinking $5,000 for budget on landscaping, interior decor. We're talking furniture, new artwork, rugs, new game room, new improved dining room table. Just so the little touch could really enhance it. Is there anything I'm inside? Right? There's when it comes to those linens, when you buy a bed, you got like 3 sets of linens, all stuff included. I think we can do that with budget around $15,000 in total. And that's by buying stuff off Wayfair, buying stuff that's used. We really kind of focus on cutting down costs when we furnish a short-term rental. Sauna, we're like $8,000 to sauna. Maybe less actually. I don't need them like 5. It really depends on the electrical cost, which I don't know without talking to an electrician. But the sauna itself you can get for around $4,000, so it's really cost of electrical variable on that. We do game room with a mini split in there for air conditioning. A nice big 8-foot pool table in there, upgraded decor, more beds, and targeting ADR closer to $1,000 a night, which you should get on a tier 1 short-term rental in Las Vegas with all the amenities you want. landscaping in the backyard, furniture in the backyard, and there's $6,000 budget for the backyard as well.
Okay, so let's talk about the numbers on this property. Purchase price, I would target 1.15 as a purchase price. Let's assume a 20% down payment. Let's assume 20,000 in value-added improvements to the property. Estimated closing costs, your cash to deploy around 278,000. It's a really good return with that cash outlay. Investments you want to put into the property, as we talked about, the sauna, the backyard upgrade, new furniture, some new decor in the property, creating a game room to enhance the value of the garage. All great value adds to the property.